And finally, new rule, if Donald Trump keeps insisting that he's the least racist person anyone has ever met, he has to explain why the single most consistent thing in his whole life is he loves to pick fights with black people. Of all his myriad insanities, if I had to pick one line for his tombstone, it would be, "Here lies Donald Trump, picked fights with black people." I mean, really, think of the list. Colin Kaepernick, LeVar Ball, Barack Obama, Eric Holder, the war widow from the failed raid in Niger, the war widow's congresswoman, the Central Park Five, Steph Curry, the UCLA basketball players arrested in China, Whoopi Goldberg, April Ryan, the entire NFL, the cast of Hamilton, the city of Atlanta falling apart, Chicago, a disaster, Nigeria, they live in huts, Haiti, they all have AIDS, and the entire continent of Africa, a shithole. Charlottesville, very fine people on both sides. Would be a joke against Trump, you see. They're not too... Liberals. I could continue this list, but we'd be here through the end of February, which is Black History Month, or as Trump likes to say, all months matter. Ah, see, now you're catching on. There you go. Good. Is it just a coincidence that he's perpetually pissed off at the NBA and the NFL, but golfers and hockey players never seem to bother him? On the contrary, he once tweeted, "A fact, golfers don't get aches and pains like others who don't golf. It's amazingly remedial." But then his entire presidency is amazingly remedial. The New York Times reports that Trump hate-watches CNN to get worked up, especially Don Lemon. Of all CNN's anchors, what could it possibly be about Don Lemon that incenses him the most? As of today, Trump has tweeted about Obama 2,599 times. Wow. Just his tweets on Obama being a Kenyan who cheated his way into college could fill a book. A book entitled, "Are You There, God? It's Me, Dumbass." Colin Kaepernick is a son of a bitch. So is Marshawn Lynch and all the black NFL players who take a knee because they're very ungrateful. Kind of a theme with Trump, ungrateful. Steph Curry, ungrateful. Yes, because he hesitated on going to the White House. So Trump took back the invitation he never sent to someone who didn't want to go. Then there were the 3 UCLA basketball players who got caught shoplifting in China. Finally, something Trump could relate to, stealing. But were they grateful? No. Trump tweeted, "Should have left them in jail." Because even though they thanked him, it wasn't really from the heart, guys. You want to see how it's done? I'll show you how it's done.
Exquisite presidential leadership.
You're one heck of a leader.
Thank you, President Trump, for allowing us to have you as our president.
That's how Mr. Trump likes his ass kissed. But here's the problem, Mr. President. By our calculations, you're going to completely run out of black people to have a contrived feud with by the fall of 2019. You'll be down to the Wu-Tang Clan, Famous Amos, and Mr. T. So I was thinking, who could you hate almost as much? And then it dawned on me, there is one white person you loathed above all others.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
That's right. You really, really, really hate Rosie O'Donnell.
I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, "Rosie, you're fired."
So there we have it. Hate the Irish. My people. It's xenophobia classic, and it's actually pretty easy to do. You think Kanye is a pain in the ass? Have you ever met Bono? Oh, there's plenty of us Irish types you can fume about. For example, get irrationally obsessed about Liam Neeson. Taken? Yeah, that's what I feel like after I spend $12 on one of your movies. Colin Farrell, why do you keep working? You made more bombs than the IRA. Enya, you sound like the ocean is dying. Saoirse Ronan, I like actresses with normal names, like Stormy. So what? You're 22 and can do a perfect American accent. Melania's been here since '96 and she still sounds like Bela Lugosi. Slovenia is strong. Conor McGregor, you had one job, beating the shit out of a black guy. You let us all down. Sad. Ronald Reagan, what's with the crazy makeup and hair? You're the president. Try not to look like a clown. Bill Maher, hey, Pocahontas. How come you're always inhaling when what you do mostly is blow? No orangutan, no orangutan, you're the orangutan.